Ladies and gentlemen, Joe McManus courtside as we welcome on court Monsieur Thierry Lincou of France in the white and black shorts. On the right side of the court, Robbie Temple in the brightly colored top, fluorescent, and white shorts.
This is our first semifinal match. Thierry Lincou to serve.
Thierry Lincou, 11 times the French national champion, is making his first appearance here in Pro Squash Tour's championship tournament. Robbie Temple also making his first appearance in PST's championship. Thierry, the right-hander, playing with Technifiber gear. Robbie, the left-handed player, although he will on occasion swing from the right side, and he has the unorthodox two-handed backhand. The official for this afternoon's match is Washington, D.C.-based U.S. nationally certified referee Andrew Strasvogel. The crowd applauding, showing their appreciation as Monsieur Lincou wins the opening point of this semifinal match. Later on this evening, from the Detroit Athletic Club, we'll be showing David Palmer of Australia facing off against 25-year-old John Roberts from Belfast, Northern Ireland. Robbie controlling the tee in that rally, but at the moment he took his shot, hit the tin. 2-love to Monsieur Lincou. Thierry wrong-footing Robbie right there.
3-love.
Thierry jumps out to an early 3-love lead here. Last night in quarterfinal action, Thierry faced Rob Wilkins of Wales. Prevailed in that match 3-0. A little bit of a traffic issue right there. Monsieur Lincou does not appeal. It's 1 serving 3. Robbie gets his first point of the match. Robbie had a very close encounter with Australia's Wade Johnstone. Wade was a finalist in this tournament last year. Lost in 4 games in the finals to David Palmer, but had a brilliant tournament, earning that right. His match with Robbie last night really left the crowd very happy. Very cleanly played match. Most definitely the most competitive quarterfinal match that we saw. Getting a really good close-up look. Robbie with a one-handed backhand there. Thierry holding on for just a moment, allowing Robbie to clear. Both players finding all 4 corners of the court early today. Long drop from Robbie Temple.
2-3.
Monsieur Lincou just watches it. Well played by Robbie. Serving from the left box. If you're new to the sport of squash, the squash court is 32 feet front to back, 21 feet left to right. As Thierry wins his 4th point, takes a 4-2 lead. Matches are played to the best of 5 games. Each game is played to 11 points, although you must win by 2. A little bit of traffic right there. I'm not sure if Thierry's appealing for the point or not. I don't think so. I think he's just giving Robbie a chance to work out a little bit of a bump on court. Handout, Robbie Temple serving 3-4. Yeah, and I can see Robbie rubbing his right calf. Probably a little bit of contact on court. I heard Thierry say sorry. Incidental contact. Thierry is one of the legends of the game. One of the most consistent players in history. France's best player in the history of the game. He won 2 European championships, 11 French National Championships, and a PSA World Open before joining the PST. He did play PST tournament action last year as Thierry wins that point with sliding a drop shot to the front left nick. Thierry was eligible to compete in this tournament championship, but had previously committed to represent France in the World European Team Championships. That event often coincides with the PST Championship event. This year, Thierry committed to the PST Championship. Tournament action is being broadcast live on ProSquashTV.com from the Detroit Athletic Club. DAC is in the heart of Detroit's theater, sports, and entertainment district, right across from Detroit's Music Hall, and immediately adjacent to Comerica Park, where the Detroit Tigers play their Major League Baseball games, and Ford Field, where the Detroit Lions play their NFL games. Thierry's ball clips the tin there. 4-5 to Robbie Temple.
4-5.
Thierry shaking on his shoulder a little bit sore. Robbie giving him time to do so as he walks around the court. This is our third year hosting the tournaments at the DAC. Magnificent facility. The players every year are impressed by the building, the facilities, the service, the athletic facilities, pools, restaurants, ballrooms, guest rooms. It's a 5-star hotel. And the staff are truly ladies and gentlemen serving ladies and gentlemen. Magnificent Midwest hospitality here. Tournament action is being presented by First American Title Insurance Company. Tom Delaney, his team there, fantastic lovers of the sport of squash. Brilliant effort by Robbie there, but the ball's just too good off Monsieur Lincou's racket. 6-5. Very close, tightly fought game here in game one. Thierry serving from the right box.
Out 6-all.
Point to Robbie. Hand out. 6-all. Referee calls that ball not up.
Hand out 7-6.
7-6. Nice shot of Robbie's two-handed backhand there, but unfortunately for Robbie, that working post found the tin. Monsieur has an 8-6 lead here in game one. Robbie takes that ball on his forehand, slots it nicely into the front left. Robbie serving 7-8. A little bit of contact. Robbie appealing to the referee. The decision is referee Andrew Strasvogel is saying appeal denied. Robbie's electing to use one of his challenges. Both challenge officials confirm the referee's decision. Robbie will end up losing as one of his challenges. He'll have two. Although there was a little bit of contact on court, referee saying the shot was too good. Robbie just confirming that he understood that he lost his challenge. So it's point to Lincou, and Yale has a 9-7 advantage, with both challenge officials confirming the original referee's call. Pro squash tour, we don't replay many rallies. The standard is if there's a safety issue on court, for example, a player turning at the back glass, if the referee is unsighted, or if in the opinion of the referee, as the crowd roars in approval of Robbie's shot right there, they love that two-handed backhand, 8-9, or if the opinion of the referee that players both did everything correctly, they may on a rare occasion replay that rally. For example, if a player chose a good shot, executed it well, cleared his shot, and the other player coming in moved correctly the ball, but sometimes there are moments when players collide. So on rare occasions, the referee will choose to replay the rally. But most every point, if the ball is served in return, somebody's going to win that rally. Nice shot along that right wall, seeing how tightly these fellows are hitting the ball. Absolutely brilliant. Players have been saying how much they enjoy playing here at the courts of the DAC. They find it to be a very true court. Tight along the wall, really giving their opponents very little option. You can see Lincou looking to scrape that ball off the wall, but unable to do so. That gives Robbie Temple the first game ball of the match. Robbie Temple serving 10-9. That lob from Thierry puts Robbie under some pressure. Robbie swinging with his right hand, finds the tin. Monsieur levels the game at 10-all. Player must win by 2 points to win the game. Breathtaking squash. I can hear some oohs and ahs from the crowd in the gallery. Both players moving well, shooting well. Both understand the importance of this opening game. Knotted at 10-all. Corner to corner action by both players here. It appears Thierry got that ball very close. Robbie applauding. Game ball to Thierry Lincou, 11-10. Brilliant rally. Thierry extending to that ball, going for it. Doesn't reach the front wall. Not at 11. Robbie Temple serving.
Down. And out. 12-11. Game ball.
12-11, Monsieur Lincou. Game ball. Ball skips out to the center.
And out, 12-all.
Referee awarding the point to Robbie Temple. Knotted again at 12-12. Game one. was looking right down the left wall. I couldn't tell if Robbie got it. The gentleman that he is, he conceded the point. 13-12, Monsieur Lincou, game ball. Brilliant cross-court volley drop shot for Monsieur Lincou. Finds the nick. We'll be back in just a couple moments. Referee Andrew Strasvogel has called the players back to court.
And out, 1-1.
Monsieur Lincou serves the opening of game 2. First point goes to Robbie Temple. I want to thank the Downtown Detroit Partnership for their support of this year's tournament, as well as presenting sponsor, First American Title Insurance Company. Robbie now leads 2-love here in game 2.
Down. And out, 1-2.
1-2, Monsieur serving.
Down.
That ball called down.
2-all.
Point to Lincou. 2-2 as Robbie Temple comes into our camera.
Down.
Brilliant shot from Thierry. Too strong for Robbie.
3-2.
3 serving 2. That ball hits the tin.
And out, 3-all.
3-3. Long drop from Robbie's two-handed backhand.
4-3.
Good. 4-3 Temple. Hold from Thierry and a flick sends Robbie deep to the backcourt. Robbie retrieves, and the rally's neutralized. Both players moving around each other so well. As Thierry takes that ball early.
And out, 4-all.
Puts it away. We're level at 4 in game 2. Thierry Lincou won game 1, 14-12. A lot of effort from Robbie on that.
5-4.
Thierry looked in control throughout the rally. It's 5-4. Trickle boast from
6-4.
Lincou catches Robbie unprepared. 6-4.
And out, 5-6.
Hand out. Temple serving 5-6.
Six-all.
6-6. Little topspin to Robbie's two-handed backhand there. Oh, the crowd roars, I roar. Absolutely brilliant effort from both players. An unfortunate ending as Thierry's shot just clips the tin. But you can hear, I think, the people in the background showing their support. Some magnificently long, extended rallies during the course of this match. Both players taking an opportunity to catch their breath. Robbie serving 7-6 here in game 2. Robbie sprawling to collect that ball, not able to do so. Point to Lincou. We're not.
7-all.
We're not at 7. Lincou looking up, frustrated at himself. Unforced error. Ball hits the tin. 8-7 advantage to Temple. Beautiful flick of the wrist.
9-7.
Temple feeling what must feel like to him an extended lead right now at 9-7. The game has been so close, back and forth, but Robbie just 2 points away from leveling the match at 1 game apiece. Robbie choosing to go the wrong way there.
And out, 8-9.
As Thierry clears, the ball clinging to the wall. Point to Lincou, 8-9. Robbie on that, saw it early, but not able to finish.
9-all.
9-all, and that 2-point advantage has evaporated very quickly. Both players now 2 points away potentially from winning this game. That ball left in the center. Thierry knows just what to do with it. Puts it away.
10-9.
10 serving 9. Game ball to Lincou, looking to extend his lead to 2-0 advantage in this best-of-5 match. Unforced error. That ball clips the tin. Robbie wears apparel by Selming. We're going to hear from them in just a moment.
One way or another, I shall have deliverance.
And we're back live at the Detroit Athletic Club in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Referee Andras Stossvogel calling the crowd to orders. The players are on court. Monsieur Thierry Lincou has a 2-0 advantage as he opens the third game against England's Robbie Temple. Game 1 went to Lincou, 14-12 in extra points. Game 2, very closely fought, 11-9. If Thierry wins this game, he'll advance to the finals and take on the winner of the upcoming David Palmer-John Roberts match. If Robbie wins, he'll force a 4th game. He needs to win for the match to continue. Robbie holding his rally. It appeals like he's asking for the point. Monsieur conceding it. Point to Temple, 1-1. Robbie just confirming the score. It is 1-1.
Thank you. 2-1.
Monsieur conceding the point, graciously. Point to Temple, 2-1. It's full gallery here at the Detroit Athletic Club. Hand out to Monsieur 2-all. You can see the Detroit Athletic Club's logo on the front center of the court. 3-2 Lincou. Also our presenting sponsor, First American Title Insurance Company. Tom Blaney and his team have been fantastic supporters of the Pro Squash Tour over the past couple of years. We'd also like to thank Trozac North America, Burroughs, Edward Jones, Skidmore Studio, Aero Companies, Clark Hill, Morgan Stanley, Lavasco Consulting, Jenkins and Company, Franklin Templeton, Merrill Lynch, and Ameriprise Financial, and Glenn Milligan and his team there for their support in bringing Pro Squash Tour back to the Detroit Athletic Club. Hand out to Temple, 3-all. An unfriendly bounce. Monsieur was ready, the ball just didn't come back to him. Point to Temple.
4-3.
Thierry saying there may be a gap in the back of the court. Unfortunately, Robbie's ball found it, 4-3. That ball 2 bounces. 4-4. Absolutely amazing work from both players. Thierry shooting, Robbie retrieving. Thierry was able to shoot once too often, once too well, and wins the rally. 5-4 midway through game 3. Trickle boast. Robbie's good, Monsieur's not. Point to Robbie, hand out. 5 serving 5. Hand out Lincou, 6-5. That ball clipping the tin. Point to Lincou.
7-5.
serving 5. Absolute magic as the crowd roars their approval. Brilliant from both players.
8-5 for the left. 8-5
Thierry saying, do I only get 1 point for that rally? Absolutely brilliant play, corner to corner from both players. 8 serving 5. A triple fake from Lincou at the front court, but several swings later, it's Temple who wins the rally.
And out. 6-8.
Robbie drawing closer here at 6 serving 8.
And out. 9-6.
Point to Lincou, 9 serving 6.
Thank you. And
Thierry
out,
calling his own
7-9.
ball, not good. Point to Temple, 7-9.
You're not sure about their shot? Yes, let's replay that. 7-9.
Monsieur saying he had clipped Robbie during the course of his swing, asking if that rally could be replayed for safety. Referee agreeing.
Yes.
Robbie agreeing. 7 serving 9 from the right box.
And out. 10-7, match ball.
10-7, Monsieur serving. Game and match ball.
And out. 8-10. Match
That ball down from Thierry. Still match ball, 8 serving 10.
Yes.
That ball down. Game and match to Lincou. Robbie, very closely contested match. Sometimes 3-0 is a blowout. Today's 3-0 was very close. Extra points in early action, 11-9. Corner-to-corner action. Thierry even said to only get 1 point after one of those rallies. What were you feeling on court today?
Well, after that point, not very good. Yeah, it was a good match. He's pretty good, especially at the business side of the games.
Yes.
He's a bit more experienced than I am. But yeah, it was a good match and I enjoyed it.
This is your first time playing with PST. I'm going to try that again. This is your first time playing with Pro Squash Tour. Our style of play is a little bit more free-flowing, a little bit more open. How did you enjoy it on court this week?
Yeah, it's nice. It's not so many stoppages, and we kind of make an effort to play the ball. And it's it just makes for the game run a bit smoother, less. Do we use a challenge? I'm not sure. I used one and lost one, didn't I? But we didn't really need to use them. It was kind of, we both called our balls, and then that was it, really.
Brilliant. Condolences for today's match, but well played this week.
The better man won.
Ladies and gentlemen, England's Robbie Temple. 3-0, but he gave you a lot to handle today on court.
Yeah, that doesn't reflect the intensity and the pace of the match. I think the difference was really at the end of games. It's down. I think it's just down to a little bit more maturity, a little bit more experience, and keeping my cool. In those moments, I tend to double my focus and concentration. So, just to make sure that I don't do any mistakes. So, I give my opponent like a hard time, winning the point, and often the case where I think in some situation, it's just a mental game at the end of the game. It's just mental, and so I think that's what made a difference today.
Last night at the dinner, Robbie was recounting his match with you last week. He said that he noticed during the course of a game, he felt like your intensity and the tempo of play actually got faster as the game got to its end. Do you play points differently at the beginning of a game and beginning of a match versus the end?
Well, against him, I don't want to expose myself too much, at the beginning, because he's a fit guy, young guy. I'm just not sure, how well I will be able to maintain the pace. So when I'm really settled and up in a score, so I can really liberate myself and put an extra gear, but that doesn't last long. So I have to make sure that that it's very efficient and on my side. Yeah.
You could hear the oohs and ahs from the crowd at the end of some of the rounds. There's a magnificent fan base and passion for Mick Joint's squash group here. We've wanted you here for a few years. We're thrilled to have you in Detroit. What's your experience been like thus far?
Well, I love playing in front of a very involved crowd, and that makes me really enjoy my game even more and try to play even better. So that's a really good win-win situation.
We'll see you tomorrow in the finals.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, France's Thierry Lincou. For those watching at home on ProSquashTV.com, we're going to take a brief intermission. We'll be back in just a couple moments after a word from our sponsors with the Northern Ireland John Roberts taking on Australia's David Palmer.